The Emirates is ready, Derby Day in London, although the journey between the two grounds is hardly quick. It's the 55th time the two teams have met each other. It's on a bad ball, and it's an Arsenal goal, and it's headed in by Gabriel, and that's exactly what they needed. 10 minutes on the clock, Arsenal get the early goal, and it comes from a central defender. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0. Gabriel on the move in the middle. Chris Richards has the job of looking after him again. Corner taken by Saka, right under the bar! And it's another goal from a set piece for Arsenal. It was a brilliant ball in. Gabriel was charging in towards the ball. It's a brilliant delivery from Bukayo Saka. Dean Henderson was nowhere. Flooding forward. Jesus for Arsenal. Over it goes to Trossard. Chance for a third. Gets it! Leandro Trossard's goal drought nil. And that's how quickly they can hit you and hurt you. Brilliant counter-attack from the Gunners. Now Martinelli bearing down on goal and scoring number 4. Well, he's got a great personal scoring record for Arsenal against Crystal Palace, and he's come off the bench to put the icing on the cake on a very good day for Arsenal. Rout for Arsenal, and Martinelli backs a brace off the bench. 5-0, smiles on Arsenal faces, and this is getting heavy now for Crystal Palace. Convincing in the end for Arsenal. Arteta gets the win that he wants after the mini break in Dubai, some sunshine on the players' backs, some work on the training pitch, and a 5-0 victory.
What a beautiful day. It shimmers, it trembles, as once more this agelessly grand event fixture crashes to the fore. The years pass, generations come and go, but in North London forever, Arsenal-Manchester United is a red-letter day. And so who adds today to this game's inexhaustible back catalogue of treasured memories? So the United can look forward, and he's rolled it up here to Marcus Rashford. Rashford eyeball to eyeball with White. It's Rashford! It's a gem! He has smashed and he has grabbed from nowhere. United lead at Arsenal. That moment, Zinchenko, Nketiah, Martinelli. Has crushed the level. A proud and prompt response from the Gunners skipper. Hoyland's sweet touch, Casemiro's pass, and Garnacho's on his way here. Alejandro Garnacho! Steal! 88 minutes! And they are dancing in the corner! A tiny margin in a massive moment. Oh, he's offside. He is offside. Saka takes. Rice! Rice, baby! And the angel Gabriel stole it right at the end. That is why you pay big bucks. That is how big have the points. David, thank you. Good afternoon. Beautiful sunshine, the life, the energy of this place, and the jewel of our day. October in London masquerading as July. Autumn waits its turn behind Arsenal City, the champions, and those who dared to stare them in the eye. Hoisted forward towards Tomiyasu, and Kai Havertz, and Martinelli is in! It may be pivotal! Oh, that matters! How that matters! The moment! Arsenal might! Arsenal just might! Ake the unfortunate, Arteta the animated. The Emirates within a couple of minutes of the result that most they crave, the one that might make the difference. Maybe this time. Arsenal have cracked it! At last, Arsenal have cracked the City code. Arteta has it over Guardiola. And the race is ripped wide open. The champions are floored. Gabriel Martinelli with the moment. An afternoon that was mean, ungenerous, stingy, locked in, was unlocked at the very end. And Arsenal have their way. David, thank you. And Anfield growls. This place needs no telling, it responds for itself. It has always understood the moments, and here Anfield knows here is a moment. The champions otherwise engaged, and so enticingly the principal pretenders prowl, jousting for the right to dethrone them. Odegaard to deliver this one. Picked in by Odegaard, Gabriel scores! The Kop is stunned! Arsenal rise to the big Christmas occasion. A rare and precious Anfield lead. The dreams faded. Alexander-Arnold, that's a belting ball. And here's Salah. It's Mo Salah. It's Mo Salah! It is explosive! That is the mighty Mo at his thrilling best.
Joe Gomez
and they call a seasonal truce. And it is the Arsenal star that twinkles at the top of the tree. A point at Anfield is a gift to be prized indeed. Arsenal's 40th point, and the one by which they will lead the league on Christmas morning. Gabriel had them ahead early. Mo Salah equalised just before half-time with an absolute snap, crackle and pop of a finish. This year again, Arsenal are that someone special. Christmas #1. Liverpool won, Arsenal won. And so, brace for a manic Monday in the frenzied ambience of Selhurst Park. From either extreme of the capital, they collide. Only two sides so far have played 2-1-2. The winners here also to remain 100%. And Andros Townsend, when you come to this neck of the woods, you know what you're going to get. It's noisy. Martinelli was swift and catches onto it. Johnston's out. Penalty. Martin Odegaard, Arsenal's young leader. Rolls them in front. Smooth, serene, certain. Good word. Very modern penalty. There are so many variables now, aren't there? And the Gunners ground it out. Not every win is pretty, but most are precious. And it will feel that way to Mikel Arteta, whose 10 men were brave. Truly brave. And so it is that Arsenal begin, played 2, 1-2, and the final score at Selhurst, Palace 0, Arsenal 1.
We start here at the Emirates as Arsenal begin their quest for a first league title since 2004 against the Nottingham Forest team who survived by beating the Gunners at the City Ground back in May. And the two sets of players emerged for the first time. Arsenal led out by their captain Martin Ødegaard and Joe Worrell at the head of the Nottingham Forest line. Such an exciting play, the Arsenal number 11. Manages to find the little ball into Nketiah. Chance goal! Well, it might have taken 25 and a half minutes, but Arsenal have got their eyes on the title this season, scored their first Premier League goal of the season, and it's rattled home by Eddie Nketiah. Very long. Here's Saka. Maybe fancies the shot! My word, of course he fancies the shot!
Oh, dear me. And just for the record, with the best seat in the house for it, didn't we? We were right behind it.
Sprinting forward, Elanga showing his speed as well. He's in here, Elanga! And they've got a goal back through Taiwo Awoniyi. Well, there's the impact off the bench for Nottingham Forest. Elanga's speed and Awoniyi's lung-bursting run gets him on the end of the ball. It's Arsenal 2, Forest 1 with 8 minutes to go. And Michael Oliver blows the full-time whistle. And Arsenal have had their eyes on winning the Premier League this season and certainly challenging Manchester City and the rest as hard as they can. Full-time at the Emirates, Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 1.
So much at Goodison for this week of boardroom and politics. Here now is the big business that truly stirs the blood of this grand old club. Gladys Street, an ageless, fierce reminder that for Evertonians, investment is not financial, it is emotional. There is ownership, and then there is true belonging. He's got a foot in. It bounced for Nketiah, and Vieira's rolled it through, and Martinelli's in! A blow to the Goodison solar plexus. Debate remains around the validity of the Martinelli finish.
Oh,
And it appears
that's weird. I mean,
offside is being given. Zinchenko, Ødegaard, Saka, Trossard scores! Oh, that's sharp. That is deliciously sharp, and Arsenal at last have their way. Leandro Trossard scores in the Premier League for the first time since February. Arsenal's domination of the football is finally, Arsenal make good at Goodison. At last, Mikel Arteta wins a game at the home of former friends. Leandro Trossard came up with a moment of second-half class which decided it. It was vintage Arsenal on a day much of which was spent with Arsenal somewhat blunted. It only took a moment to turn Gladys Street glum again. The final score at Goodison Park is Everton 0, Arsenal 1.
Well, North London forever being sung by the Arsenal supporters in this stadium. Life pretty good for those supporters right now. Saka, good pass inside, Jesus. And Saka might get on the end of it. Saka! An early goal for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka finding the finish. The persistence of Arsenal's fine forward paying off there. Zinchenko, Jesus, the touch was lovely, the football's brilliant. Oh, it is a fantastic goal from Arsenal. Finished off by the captain, but what a move to make it. And they are flying early here, the Gunners. Sarabia, look at Declan Rice in position, but Zinchenko lost it. Cunha! What a finish! And what a finish we might have to this game. A mistake from Zinchenko. And we could be on for quite the close. It's another win for Arsenal. They increase their advantage at the top of the Premier League, playing before their rivals, and win by 2-1.
Two of the most exciting teams in the Premier League currently. They go head-to-head at the Emirates. With Arsenal mindful that only two teams won here last season, champions Manchester City and today's opponents Brighton, who did it twice, both in the Premier League and the EFL Cup. Saka with a corner kick. And it's been put in by Gabriel Jesus. Another set-play goal this season for Arsenal. Verbruggen and Van Hekken got in the muddle, and Gabriel Jesus has taken full advantage. Odegaard. And Ketia. Here's Havertz. Havertz through on goal. Arsenal get their second. That should seal the deal. So many chances wasted. And now, finally, Arsenal get some breathing space with just 3 minutes remaining. Well, Mikel Arteta can now celebrate and enjoy the moment that Arsenal return to the top of the Premier League. Where it is finished, Arsenal 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0.